Oh, hallelujah, I found it. Good morning, it is day number 9 on the Palmetto Trail. It was really quite difficult to find this passage. I've been trompsing around a bit. But finally, I just glanced up and there was the road sign pointing this direction. I started at the University of South Carolina Upstate campus in Spartanburg. And the directions they gave on the website, we followed them and it led me nowhere. So yeah, that was a miracle that I looked up just at the right time and saw Palmetto Trail this way. So now let's see where this takes us. It's gonna be good. We're gonna go through the city of Spartanburg, I know that. I suspect we're gonna be hearing a lot of traffic noise on this walk. We are continuing on with the battle of Gideon and his 300 men against the Midianites. It was in the middle of the night that the battle was initiated, and so that startled the Midianites, and they battled each other, but some of them fled, and so Gideon had to pursue those ones. He called on his fellow Israelites to come help fight, and even from the tribe of Ephraim. But they first had to express how their feelings were hurt, that they weren't included in the beginning. So Gideon tried to smooth things over. A soft answer turns away wrath, you know. So their anger towards him was subdued. You see, Ephraim was the most populous and most important tribe of northern Palestine and was jealous of their position of leadership. The Ephraimites had rallied immediately to Gideon's call and blocked the waterways of the escaping Midianites. So they proved their power and fidelity to the national cause. Yet they still reproached Gideon for not including them in the initial call. Like nobody dare should fight an enemy without consulting them first. Their arrogance was due partly to their strength and partly to their attitude that was formed because Joshua was an Ephraimite and he was the appointed leader of Israel. But Joshua had been dead for quite a while. Apparently there is no water moccasins in this area. That's what they reassured us on the website anyway. Pretty stream. Sketchy kind of crossing I gotta do over it. I'd rather cross a sketchy creek crossing than a busy road. Well, at least I get to cross it on an overpass. Now going into an arboretum, I think. Well, this is pretty. Yeah, this is nice. This is an arboretum. This is a sawtooth oak. They have the trees listed. And another lake. This is a great park. Hey, you Canada geese, get back to Canada. I'm gonna join you soon. Oh, I see a heron up there. Very cool. Leaving the arboretum and going to have to go over that overpass, another one. You can see the city of Spartanburg sign there. This is way too busy of a section. I turned down a different street so it's not quite so noisy, but it is kind of trashy neighborhood. Anyways, I should be meeting my mom in about a mile, so I'm happy for that. So we can learn a little lesson from this story about the Ephraimites. They're the northern tribe, and they knew that their southern neighbors, their southern family, was getting thrashed by the Midianites, yet they never offered to help. They could care less until Gideon summoned them to help. They were brave enough to join the battle only after the enemy was in flight. Oh, I have to duck here. Hopefully there's no snakes in trees. So today, there are those who criticize a commendable project. They hold back any support until it is apparent that the venture will succeed. Then they attempt to take the credit to themselves or to edge in on the leadership. Such an attitude is reprehensible. Oh, this is a nice looking park. It's called Cleveland Park. And this is where my mom is, hopefully somewhere. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I see. I found my mom. It's a pretty big park. And anyways, we connected. So with all my meanderings today, not knowing where I was going, but somewhat in the right direction, my phone says I did 6 miles.